fake accent, fake gangsta, fake streams. Is Rich Amiri the most illegitimate underground rapper ever? Okay guys, so recently you've probably been seeing this little rumor flying around that Rich Amiri is an industry plant, and at first, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like spreading fake news on people, so I like to let things, simmer, see how it goes, and it just keeps getting worse and worse for this guy. Like, he cannot catch a break. People have always hated Rich Amiri, so I thought, okay, these are just some haters, but man, the stuff that has been coming out and some of the stuff I found was just like, wow, oh my god, what? Because by the end of this video, if you watch the whole thing, you will literally find out that, oh my god, this guy, there is not an ounce of originality or authenticity. He doesn't have a single bone. It's crazy. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. It's about whether or not Rich Amiri is an industry plant and fake rapper. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so without saying anything,
I ain't gonna lie,
we have all heard that one song, One Call.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to be like early Rich Amiri. Like when he dropped Havoc with Slump 6, bro. That was the only song I liked by him. Swear to God. Like when that snippet first came out, when he was like, I just wanna do you out, put you in something new, shut up. I swear to God, I was hating on that man, bro. I was like, bro, this junk is poo. This junk is like awful, bro. But now, like, I ain't like, he actually followed me now. So I actually want to see what this is about.
This is so, I don't trust no, but like we've all heard that, and that song has went absolutely ballistic over the last couple of months. It's trending on TikTok, Spotify, everywhere, and it's taken the rapper who made it, Rich Amiri, up with it, or at least it looks like it has, because it has 86 million streams, and Rich Amiri has recently hit 10 million monthly listeners. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, so at first people were like, oh wow, it's just getting a little,
like, that's crazy though, because like what's the name, Rod Wave has like 8 million, and Ken Carson has like 3 million or like 7 million or like 1 million something, bro. Rich Amiri out having more monthly listens than Ken Carson. It's crazy to me though. That does sound fishy.
Full traction because it's going crazy on TikTok, but eventually it was going crazier and crazier. But eventually, it was going crazy on TikTok, but eventually the song was going crazier and crazier and crazier, and we're like, oh my god, and it was going crazier and crazier. And then he just hit 10 million monthly listeners, and the eyebrows were fully raised, and people were like, all right, something's going on. And it looks like there was. However, before we even go into that, let's talk about Rich Amiri's inauthenticity, all right? So what really kicked off this whole like fakeness or fake Rich Amiri or how he's buying his streams was actually not even the streams itself. It's the fact that this guy faked his government name. Like, okay, having a show name is cool, right? Like, many artists have it. Like, not everyone is born with a super, name that just rolls off the tongue. We understand it's important, right? But it takes a special breed to fake their government name. Like, why? Anyways, or actually I do know why, because this guy's real, I'll give you the fake name first. At first his fake name was Amiri Dexter Chase, and he went by Rich Amiri, so people were like, oh okay,
that
so
is true. I remember like somebody saying his real name was Amiri Chase, bro. So his real name is not Amiri for real.
It's called Rich Amiri. Yeah, that makes sense. But then it came out that this dude's name was Elijah Policard, and he was studying engineering in college. Immediately when this came out, people on Twitter were going crazy. One guy said, Rich Amiri is the biggest fraud in the industry. Another guy said, what these old heads be saying when they say these are studio gangsters. And people even found Rich Amiri's old Spotify.
Nah, bro, because it's actually never that serious, bro. It's literally never that serious, bro. I ain't gonna lie though, I do have an old Spotify house somewhere. I tried to be a rapper. I didn't have the proper mixing. I didn't know about them BandLab stuff, but I did have them bars though. I dropped the whole album. That junk went triple cheeseburger. But it's alright. I'm gonna come up off this streaming junk, and then whoever find that album first, bro, I'll cash up them a band one day, cause that's real. But this is, wow, this is crazy, my boy.
They also updated his Wikipedia immediately, which I thought was kind of funny. So this guy faked his government name, which is just like, damn. On top of that, he faked a mugshot, and I'm gonna play the video by this rapper named CyXO, who kind of like made fun of him.
This motherfucker tapped on his classmate. Hey, take these pictures real quick. Take it by the brick wall. classmate probably confused as fuck. This motherfucker is in a college dorm, acting like he's in jail. Yeah, it gonna make a sad face like his mama them ain't got no bail money for him.
On top of that, he was also exposed by XO for like not really being about that life when they first linked, and I'm gonna play that video for you too.
I'm flying, and you see I'm standing up. Look. The first day I met Richamiri in real life, I had my stick on me, right? He like, oh shit, oh boy, you got a stick on you? Let me see that bit. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna let you hold the stick. I get him, man, the stick. On God, this the first thing he get doing with that bit. I said, oh hell, now this boy, get this bitch ass nigga the fuck.
That was kind of obvious. It was pretty clear this guy was never like a gangster or anything.
No, I'm
but
dead.
You know, okay, I guess you're allowed to have an image or whatever. But at a certain point, it's just crazy. However, let's get into Rich Amiri's stats, okay? Because his stats are quite impressive. And after we get into his stats, we're gonna get into his botting allegations. And that's kind of what most people are wondering about. So anyways, right now on TikTok, One Call is number 10 on the charts. It has about 600 or 700,000 videos made. It has 2 billion views total in January. And this is translated to his Spotify monthly listeners. In January, he had 1 million monthly listeners, which is a lot for him. In February, he had 4 million. And now in March, he has 10 million. And no, I don't think in May he's gonna have 20 million, but you get what I'm saying. However, immediately people said, yo, this could be from playlists. And I'm not gonna lie, he's on Rap Caviar in today's top hits and these top hits.
It's laggy.
Yo, what in the world?
Like Rap Caviar, that's gotta add like 5 million. I don't know, maybe not 5 million, but that adds a lot of monthly listeners, especially like your spot on it. Because people who aren't into music, they just listen to these types of like playlists, and that's where they get their songs from. So it definitely helps. He's number 19 in the top USA charts on Spotify, top 50, number 39 on the global charts, and number 15 on the top 50 USA. He's also peaked on Billboard. He's entered at number 79, and now he's on 60. One Call has like 95 million on Spotify, and he has like close to 11
he touched the
million
Billboard?
listeners, like 11 monthly listeners, and his music video has 7 million views. Okay, so it looks like he's doing really good, right? Except it turns out he's not, and there have been tons of botting allegations, but there was one specifically from this one guy who said where he basically said Rich Amiri's One Call was 70% botted. And I'm not gonna lie, after what I show you, it's pretty much gonna be confirmed that he botted it, and I'm gonna explain to you why. All right, so let's read what this guy said. Can confirm, not speculate. So this is not speculation according to this guy. Rich Amiri's One Call record is 70% plus botted. I've worked with every member of his amateur team across many projects. He called them amateurs, so I guess, yeah. Worked with every member of his amateur team across many projects. He called them amateurs, so I guess, yeah. They bought every single one. It's why Dro Kenji, Rod Ken, Ty Fontaine, Lil Spirit, and other internet money signees went nowhere. Barely any real fans, so couldn't do any shows, always canceling. If you don't know who Dro Kenji is, he's like this kind of like fake Juice WRLD that internet money signed, and I guess they bought it all his streams, and he's kind of talented. He has a nice voice, but like you look at his YouTube, those streams, those video views are clearly fake, and makes sense that he doesn't have any real fans, can't do shows. Rod Ken, I think, Rod Ken is pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, it makes sense his stuff is botted too. Ty Fontaine,
Bro, Rod Ken did not be botting, bro. He does not be botting. His what's the name? His stats make sense. Like, he's still in the K's.
Pretty sure he got, by the way, I'm pretty sure 3 out of 4, okay, Rod Ken is in jail, Lil Spirit got dropped, Ty Fontaine got dropped, Joe Kenji's still with them, and they went nowhere, and they're right. Another one, and afterwards he said, one of my closest friends in music even oversaw Rich's marketing last year, as his people reach out to different marketers to get online motion. Just among it, it's not a proportional amount of botting. It's the most of anyone on the radar. He is nowhere near on. It's all a niche echo chamber perception banging around a local online group of fans fueled by bots more than ever. Even his little fan page is ran by his A&R and botted. Dang, your fan page is ran by your A&R and botted? Jesus Christ. Even he should either tone himself down because he's a loud liar, or come to terms with being deluded. He's aware of this. I've spoken with him. Signed to the same label, and they added tens of millions of streams after our... Oh, wait, hold on. So apparently Internet Money is like known for botting... Or I'm not gonna say that. Apparently Internet Money is known by these like Spotify playlists and botting guys of just being like bots, I guess, no pun intended. So here's some of the text messages that he exposed. Internet Money hit me wanting to help on Rich Amiri's song, send him plan to actually take it off. He says, never mind, 10K, got it from here. I'll come back when we have something with no motion, see if you can get to work on it. Said, yes, lots. Let's work shitty songs instead of what's already going. Regularly mocked for how do nothing his small team are. I myself had an artist I developed signed to the same label, and they added tens of millions of streams after our organic rise. That is nothing to do with myself, but I was privy. I was in internet money quite a while overseeing things. All right, and here's some more text messages or DMs between a guy named Brandon Dalton. 100% there is. Let me know what the next steps are. Keep me at posted. Dro Kenji, marketing secured, shaved at least 5K off that back when Kenji was botted. So this guy showed proof that Dro Kenji was botted. You can look at his... Have you heard of Dro Kenji? You probably haven't. It's okay. He's nothing crazy. And if you look at his numbers, they're definitely botted. Richamiri's, it looks like they went crazy with the botting, at least according to him. And honestly, I don't really disagree. Another thing I would like to say is, I don't know if you guys remember, but Munch, I was doing research for another video on my main channel, and something that popped up was that, by the way, Ice Spice was also signed to Capitol Records and Internet Money. So she has a joint deal. So she's not Internet Money, 10K Projects, which Richamiri is fully signed to he's under Internet Money first, but you know. And Munch was like the song of the summer when it came out, right? And after it didn't even appear on Billboard for like a super long time, or I don't even know if it ever did. And it only hit about like 40 million streams, or like 30 something million streams after its entire run in like 20, like on the same amount of time frame basically as Richamiri's One Call has been about. And Munch was way more of a popular song. Like, so you know, there definitely is a lot of evidence towards Richamiri's whole, you know, faking streams. You then look at Jace actually, I'm not gonna lie, he made like a whole slideshow explaining Richamiri was like faking his streams. And I'm gonna play this little video, and basically Jace said that he knew a guy who basically confirmed or admitted that Richamiri was botting his streams. I'm gonna play it real quick.
Okay, so first off,
because now he's
as
got
a fact,
3.4 million
you know who I'm talking about.
listeners.
You know what I'm talking about. A good friend of both of ours that we fuck with, the younger one, already told me that he buys the streams. He already told me this. But then I'm looking, okay, well on Spotify, you got songs doing better than Oh Lord, and I don't see nobody singing it
At all.
I could be on Instagram still to this day. 4 days ago, I was going through Instagram Reels. Still see 556. Still see Oh Lord. And how do you got that many streams, but nobody's seen it? Yeah. I don't see it nowhere in my algorithm.
I can't sing one Richamiri song. I'm not even a Richamiri hater.
Yeah.
There's just nothing that brought me to continue to listening to Richamiri. Maybe that's One Call. Maybe. If that's the name.
So you're probably thinking, wow, that's a pretty good shot that, you know, he's faking streams. But wait, there's more, all right? So Jace on stream actually pulled up a presentation that someone sent him, I believe, on how
for the first time Jace is in the right beefing with somebody.
Said, why Richamiri is botting. There's one song called One Call, and I've heard it about 3 times. Looking at the numbers of the video, and I still don't remember the hook. It has 3.3 million views. The linear growth, which means it's just slowing going up, but I've seen huge spike in their stream/view count. And he basically showed Richamiri's YouTube numbers, and you can kind of see the daily average, and there's another thing they show too. They show the YouTube stats, and then another thing they show, they show that Richamiri, they show that his out of nowhere random comment spike started showing up on his YouTube, which also shows that it's like botted and whatnot. And if you're hearing the camera sound, it's because I'm screenshotting the pictures because Jay skipped over some of it. But it's pretty like, wow, okay, this guy really like just botted everything. Like, what in this is real? Okay, you know, like, damn. So, okay, is this guy botting and faking streams? Yes, he is botting and faking streams. Like, it's pretty much confirmed. You know, you look at, did you see that YouTube spike? And you know, I'm a YouTuber, so I can kind of tell. And you saw those comments too. Like, those are fake comments. So someone definitely botted his streams, his YouTube views. They definitely botted his streams because I'm not gonna lie, like Internet Money, they have like, and I guess 10K Projects too, they have a history of this. Like they fake streams. So it looks like they just botted Richamiri's song completely. It's very interesting, and they have a history of botting artists, which I kind of explained too. So why would they not? So like, okay, if someone has done something multiple times, why would they not do it again? You know? So they definitely did it, and all these numbers show to it, and all these people coming out and saying that his streams are botted. You know, you put 2 and 2 together, and this guy botted his streams. So now we're gonna go into the more like analysis stuff on just Richamiri.
Bro,
okay,
this is
first
really
of all,
crazy
this dude is not like about it. All right, this dude is not about it at all. Okay, like you saw his thing, Elijah Policard. This dude is a fake gangster. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna play this video of him joining Kankan's live.
I made sure the best beat you ever gonna.
I said, bro, I made you the best beat you ever gonna.
On here on God, bro.
Play.
That's just my son on Friday.
All right, so you watched that video,
Yeah,
right?
what in the
Rich
world?
Amiri was just a goofy kid. He was like a nerdy, like just a little goofball. I'm not gonna lie, like he was just like one of us. And he decided to hop on a mic and he put in work and he became good at music. And now he fakes that he's a street rapper. And is that weird? That's pretty weird. That is pretty weird to me. I'm not gonna lie. Another thing is he also got this is really weird. Randolph police look for a doorbell ringer with possible knock. Randolph police are trying to identify and speak with a teenager who was caught on tape approaching a resident's door after allegedly tucking what appears to be a knock into his waistband. So he's probably like stealing. So Rich Amiri was like stealing people's packages. I don't know. So after this article was dropped,
What in the world?
Rich Amiri
What is-
actually had something stuff to say. He said, I was in this, I'm 20 years old. Y'all dig through the history of my life until you find something negative. Then you base my entire character off that and act like that's somehow reasonable. He also said, why y'all try to expose me with stuff I say or post publicly? As if I was trying to hide it. As if I don't know how the internet works, being it my job. Amiri, we thought we'd never find this. And it being a public interview. I think he was talking about the fake accent. The person said, you faked a mugshot, cornball, and he put a bunch of question mark emojis. I guess he's one to fake like it didn't happen. He also said, one more thing, stop saying I'm trying to act like something I'm not, or I'm trying to put on a persona. Y'all not as smart as y'all swear y'all are. If I wanted to fool y'all, it wouldn't take much. Akon convinced y'all he was street, and you think I couldn't? No, man, you really couldn't. You did a horrible job of it. I think this was kind of like lame by him. I feel like he just shouldn't have said anything. I mean, you know, if you make Walmart feature music and you start rapping about like, you know, selling packs and shipping packs and doing this and doing that and being about it like that, yeah, you're faking that you're a thug or gangster, whatever you want to call it, you know? Another thing was there were a bunch of like old videos of Rich Amiri just getting packed up by some white kid, just like absolutely given the beats. Like this dude was, it happened like 3 times in a row. Like more videos just keep on resurfacing, so I can't even, by the way, I can't play these videos because, you know, YouTube TOS or whatever, but if you want to go find them, you can go find them. He was just getting, embarrassed, I'm not gonna lie. I remember, I think someone on Twitter said bro was getting like humiliated his whole life, music saved him, but you know, that's a little messed up. But yeah, it's just not looking good for this guy. There was another person who also exposed him, this guy named Squillo. Rich Amiri said, send your number, gang, I'm gonna be in New York soon. So he was trying to pretend like he was about to pull up on this guy, right? So he said, he finally grew up here, hit me on here, you don't need my number, don't post on this on your story either if you're really trying to crash. Okay, when I'm in New York, I'm gonna hit you, hope you're not just doing this for the clout. On God, you ain't worth my story right now, for show. Rich Amiri never did anything. School said, y'all gotta stop putting on the fakes. We really do this on this side. And on soul, it ain't for clout because I never post this till now. But someone gotta pull this card for real. He not like that on bro.
Dang, they
I think we knew
checking
that after we
him.
saw he was like, just look at this picture, bro. Fake streams, fake name, fake accent, fake gangster. Elijah Polycard engineering. Like, bro, he really faked everything. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the thing about me is like, I'm a little like logical. I feel like I wouldn't normally care, you know, like, you know, you see people like Tana and Che, and it's become so like, and you know, all these Slum Sixes, all these guys, like none of these guys are gangsters, none of these guys rap about what they live about, none of these guys take the drugs that they rap about, and like we've kind of just like normalized it. But like Rich Amiri took it to another level. He just faked everything. Like, what about Rich Amiri is real? Okay, so you listen
That's
to Rich Amiri's
crazy.
song, right? He raps about selling, you
What
know,
about Rich
he raps
Amiri's
about
real
selling
is
candy.
crazy.
He raps about, you know, having, you know, the thing on him. He raps about like being about that life, right? That was what his whole album was about. He doesn't do any of that. On top of that, he has a fake name, like a fake government name. He also got exposed for faking his accent. I don't know if you saw that. That was funny as hell. Like he's been faking an Atlanta accent. This dude is like an actor. This guy is not a musician. This guy is an actor. And here's another really interesting take I saw from this Twitter user @StayWidow, and I want to shout him out because I feel like he gave a really good point. He said, I feel like y'all be intentionally missing the point on why people clown Rich Amiri so hard compared to everyone else. He's the only guy to get exposed for not being like that. Instead of being like, yeah, just for the music, he still insists that it's that it isn't a persona. Another person said, people did clown Lil Tecca for that though. And then he said, nobody was on Tecca when he said he went on the Genius interview and said he ain't had sticks for nobody. That's all Amiri had to do and all this trolling would have been stopped. Tecca mainly got clowned on for wearing glasses and having braces from what I remember.
Yeah, that's true. Tecca was getting clowned because
he has a huge point. Rich Amiri is like still trying to hold on to like this
just
whole
let it go,
idea
Rich Amiri.
that he's really about
just
that
let it
life.
go,
Like,
my
bro,
boy.
Rich Amiri is not about that
You're
life.
exposed.
Rich Amiri is fake.
You're cooked,
you know what
my
I mean?
boy.
Or not like he's a fake
You're
rapper.
cooked.
Like
Just let it go.
It's
You're
really
cooked,
weird
my
to me. I'm
boy.
not gonna lie. Like I don't know. I could just never be a fan of someone who just faked everything. Like I'm not from the streets or anything, and I don't even listen to like street rap like that. There's a
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're cooked, my boy. You're cooked, bro. Just let it go. Just let it go.
cool song here and there. I'll listen
This is
to
crazy,
it, you know,
bro.
Rappers like Slime Cedo or whatever, they're hard. And like, you know, New York Drill's got some hard rappers, but they live that life. And like, I don't know, you just like, if they don't live it, like, kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, also as a person, like, how could you do that? Everything you do is fake. Like, I just feel like a fraud. And I don't know. There was this other Twitter user, and he also posted a video, and he posted a very good video in my opinion. And he kind of just explained Rich Amiri was a weirdo. And I'm gonna play it right here.
Shit, I said I was gonna make a Rich Amiri video. This is my thoughts on the situation, man. We knew the nigga was no street. We knew he wasn't no street. Guess like, y'all shouldn't be surprised when you see him in his school photo. Like, we knew the nigga wasn't no street nigga, bro. Rich Amiri is one of them ones, one of them weird ones, bro. Like, you know, like
one of them weird ones.
Every time you hang out with a nigga and they be low key cool but low key weird, you be like, hey, who you listen to? It'd be like Rich Amiri. That's the type of audience he brings, because that's the type of person
He
he
said
is.
low
Like,
key cool but low key weird. Nah, he's not lying though. He's not lying.
like, he cool, but like something wrong with bro. Like we won't fuck with him that hard. You know what I mean? If you know, you know.
And what he basically said after playing that video is not only is Rich Amiri weird, but like okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Like, you're in the car, right? Or you're talking to someone and you're like, yo, who's your favorite rapper? And if they tell you it's Rich Amiri, like, you're judging them. You're 100%
Oh, yeah, of
you're
course.
telling me you're not judging a dude that says Rich Amiri is his favorite rapper. Like, I'm totally like, bro, Rich Amiri is your favorite rapper? Some dude made a meme.
Oh, God.
She has Rich Amiri in her top 5. Like, you know what I mean? Rich Amiri being your favorite rapper,
It's crazy. No, it's literally crazy. He's not even
man.
not
I
top
don't know.
10,
I don't
not
know.
top 15,
You know, like,
not even
he's
top
definitely
20, not even top
corny. He's
25, not
definitely,
even top
he
30,
fakes
not even top
everything.
45,
His
not
music
even
is
top
decent.
50,
He's got
bro.
a couple good songs. Like, One Call is a good song. I'm not gonna lie. I was listening to it. I listened to it on Spotify a couple times. Like, pretty catchy. I'm not gonna lie. He made a good song. However, it's just so fake. Cause I checked out his album one more time, and it's literally a knockoff Future album. It's crazy. Like, bro. And some of these songs, I'll give you an example. Rich Amiri. I'm gonna play one of these songs. I'm trying to find it. He has a song called What It Cost. Listen to that and tell me he didn't just steal Future's flow completely. Like, yo, I mean, even the producers that made those beats and were like cool with that. Let me look up the producer for Rich Amiri's What It Cost beat. What It Cost Genius. Rich Amiri. It was produced by Rio Lavia or Thank You Will. And look up Future Michelle Obama featuring Lil Durk. It's basically like Rich Amiri just stole the flow completely. I'm not gonna lie, like, I forget. I feel like there's another Future song that sounds like too. You listen to the other albums, it's just like Walmart Future. I'm not gonna lie. And like, I don't even know. Even the producers are weird. Like, yo, why are you making knockoff? I mean, I guess they're type beats, but it's like,
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
about to
feel
say you
weird.
can't
I
say
don't
that.
know.
You can't say that about the producers, but they're just making a Future type beat. They're not making a knockoff Future beat, bro. It's just a Future type beat. Yeah, you can't say that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you say that, he's tripping, bro.
Like, bro, you guys are just creating like fast food, music. This is weird to me. And I want to bring up another thing about this whole industry plan thing. So I have a video on my main channel coming out this week about industry plans and where they're at now. And in the end of the part 2 of that video, which I don't know when that'll drop, that might drop the week after or something, I talk about how Anthony Fantano addressed industry plants, right? And something he said was, hey, if you call someone an industry plant, you're just a naive young fan. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of what people called who were industry plants, like Taz Taylor, that dude, he got a lot of I'm not gonna lie, he got a lot of unnecessary hate, I believe, because from people that just weren't informed on how things work, and I feel like that's a bit unfair. But he got some that I think he did deserve a little bit. And let me explain. So the whole argument against industry plants were, labels were always marketing artists as back then it was like, oh, you were fake signed to label. This is more like just inauthenticity, like not actually rapping but what you rap about. Labels have always been using this fake marketing to market these artists. It's been an industry standard. However, the internet has changed that, right? The reason why people love internet artists and internet musicians so much is because of the raw transparency. We saw XXX Tentacion
Yo, this video is mad like sad though. Like,
Awesome.
bro, I feel like this video is just so sad, bro. Like, I hate to see Rich Amiri go out like this, bro. It's not actually sad, bro.
We saw like how tough of a life he lived and what he had to do to cope, and we saw him grow from that. And we saw, like, I'm just giving him an example, you know, we see a lot of these like generational artists, they really lived what they rapped about, and that's why they had such an impact and were so, you know, these guys were game changers for just like the music industry in general. You know, these guys were like and you know, you listen to artists like Rich Amiri, and I know I just compared Rich Amiri to XXXTentacion. Sorry about that. I just used a random generic, you know, name, but like this dude is, you know, like, okay, yeah, you can say this is how the music industry is, but like, you know, times have been changing, you know, like it really doesn't really have to be like this. And I feel like people in the music industry want to keep pretending like it's gonna be like that. I'm sure a lot of people in the comments are gonna be like, yeah, man, you just gotta understand it's how the industry works. Like, I don't really care, you know what I mean? And I don't think any of the people hating on him care either. The other thing I do want to say is Rich Amiri is still gonna be successful. Like, I don't think he's gonna fail. He's just not as successful as some people think he is, or he wants us to believe. And I will say this to end the video: Rich Amiri will never have the respect from the underground fans that he tried so hard to pander to in the beginning of his career. I don't know if you know this, in the beginning he used to like rip off Isaiah TG flows. He used to, like, you know, he can kind of sing. He has a decent voice. It can be really annoying at first, but you know, I'll give him that. You know, he definitely worked hard to get to the point where he's at. So I don't want to like, and this video is no hate towards Rich Amiri. It's just like, I'm just saying it how it is. He'll never have the respect of fans like me or pretty much any underground fan, because he's as inauthentic as it gets, right? Like, you know, your entire, like, everything is so fake. It's just like, I don't know,
Amiri,
what
bro.
is there to be a fan of? Like, who am I a fan of? I'm not a fan of you. I'm a fan of like this image that you've crafted and you're trying to portray, and everyone sees right through. You can make some cool TikTok audios though, but I don't really like, I don't know. I can't get behind it. You know what I mean? Like, I just could never be a fan of him. I just could never do that. Am I weird for that? I don't know. You let me know. Let me know if you agree. Like, could you be a Rich Amiri fan? Because he definitely botted streams. And, you know, I don't know. I don't really like care like that either. I'm just saying, like, it's interesting to me just to see like how stuff pans out and whatnot. But anyways, take care. Have a nice day. Hope you guys had a great day today. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching the whole video, by the way. See you next time. Bye.
Ty Fontaine commenting on this is crazy. That was sad, bro. Honestly, that was sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that was just truly sad, bro. Yeah, bro. Long story short, though, your boy is cooked, bro. That boy is cooked. Rich Amiri is cooked, bro. He's cooked. Give it up. I realized that was truly sad, bro. It's disappointed, bro. I lose faith in humanity every day. And that right there was just even more reason for me to lose faith in humanity, bro. But that was really sad, bro. I didn't want to see him get cooked like that, bro. But he's actually cooked. Like, he's cooked. He's finished, bro. Isn't that crazy, bro? Nah, but it's alright, bro. He gonna be alright, bro. Dang, he faked his name, bro. Elijah Polarcard. Oh my god, bro. Yeah. That being said, bro, catch you guys on the flip side, man.
Damn, J Bird, merch, that's you.